Hey Pisces, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly, and I am here with your. Let me straighten up my clothes, y'all. I am here with your April 2017 monthly general tarot scope. I just want to say welcome to all of my Pisces. This will be for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, guys. Let's see what we have coming in for my beautiful Pisces. I hope you guys are enjoying your your spring or your fall if you're down below the equator in the southern hemisphere. Let's see what we have. One card for career, love, finances, and health. You guys know the routine. If you've been rocking with me for a little minute, for those who are new, welcome. Let's see. Career, love, health, and then finances. Interesting. So I feel like for some of you, you may be having to make some type of choice, choosing your health over finances this month. Okay, that's an interesting thing that I pick up for some of you. General energy, still using the Lenormand cards. A man popped out. General energy. Okay, general energy. General energy, we have the child. So I feel like for some of you, okay, so it could be that your health, maybe some of you are pregnant right now, and then, it's more important for you to manage or monitor and maintain your health as opposed to worrying about money. So I feel like for some of you too, and this message may be coming, I feel like honestly, um, I feel like this person is someone that's telling you to do so. So this could be a physician, your husband, a friend, father. Some of you could be actively planning a pregnancy. Some of you are pregnant. I feel like if it's not a pregnancy, this is definitely a new beginning coming in for you. But I do feel like you may have to make some decisions regarding your health. And how it pertains to money. And I feel like with the money, it's more so um your work. Okay. If okay, so let's just look at the cards of what we have here. Here's this emperor, this man popping up here again. I feel like for somebody's having some type of there's some type of instructions being given this month as what you should and should not do. Some of you may be on restrictions this month, health restrictions, dietary restrictions. You may be on like no lifting, no heavy lifting. You have to be on bed restrictions. But I feel like there is this, and I feel like somebody's handing this down. I feel like, and I'm just going to read, guys. Sometimes I take it by each category, but I'm going to where I'm being led first, and I'm being led to this emperor here. So this may be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. I'm feeling more Sagittarius and Aries type of person. This is in the love section though. So I feel like somebody is kind of handing down the rule. Was it the rule of the law of the land type of deal? It's not about what can be done. It's about what must be done. Okay. And I feel like that's the reason why this God card is coming up here. It just simply means a male, a masculine energy. And it's a very masculine energy here. You have to do what is right. All right. Within the love section. Now, for some of you, um, this could be a choice between two people. You have it just to make a choice between two people. You're not really wanting to make a choice, but you know that you need to make a choice. With this air of the child, um, it's a newness that's coming in. Okay, it's refreshing what it feels to me. Like whatever has been heavily burdened, whatever has been weighed down, whatever feels like it's been very toxic, feeling like it's, I don't want to say dead, but it feels like it has been decaying, or maybe like rotting away. It feels like it's given into an energy of newness. of a new beginning. Okay, there's some type of start over that's trying to take place here, and especially within the love situation, it's like, okay, you can't have it both ways. You're going to have to make a decision. Now this could be a third party situation, maybe with the appearance of a child, and somebody is being forced, because I see the emperor as being a father figure. So I feel like for somebody, they're having to make a choice. What do you want to do? If this is a third party situation and somebody has ended up being pregnant, somebody has to make a choice of what they want to do. They want to make a choice as far as you want to keep the pregnancy. You want to make a choice as if you're going to be with this person. It just, there's a lot of choices to be made. This is a strong energy here, between the lovers and the emperor. Something is happening. Okay. Um, And the thing about it is, I don't have the tower card here, but I feel like it feels like a tower situation, because it's forcing you to make a choice, which I feel like for some Pisces, not all, but I feel like for some people at this point in time in their lives, being able to stand clearly on one side of the fence instead of riding the fence is going to be an issue. It's simply going to be an issue. This could be an issue that you're having with your own father, or you're having with your own children. You have to, let it apply to however it applies in your life. Sometimes, this is a general reading, but I feel like there's a hard choice that needs to be made. And again, with this choice, understanding that not everybody's going to agree with the choice, but yet and still something has to stay. You can't ride the fence. All right. Within the career, you have the Four of Pentacles here and Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like these two cards together to me is like somebody's opening up about something. Going back to this child, because I really do feel like somebody is pregnant and expecting a baby. So congratulations, guys. Um, I feel like you may be announcing this month. Maybe you have chosen not to say anything about your pregnancy this month, thus far. And this may be your reveal month that, I'm going to go ahead and let them know that this, yeah, it is true. I am pregnant. I feel like you're trying to put everything out there. I don't feel like for you, yeah, there's a sense of rest here. You may be, then I think the thing is too, for some of you, and I'm really stuck on pregnancy this month, y'all. I don't know why, but I feel like for some of you, you feel like that you may have some type of retribution, that they may want to let you go if you tell them. But I feel like, of course, as time goes by, the belly gets bigger, or your wife or your baby mama, she's having. I feel like whoever's pregnant, not everybody, but there are some of you that have had. You're entering a pregnancy that you feel as if you're going to have to be monitored very closely. So it's going to be that you're going to have to miss some days from work due to procedures, doctor's visits, or whatever. And maybe you've been apprehensive about opening up and letting somebody know that you are pregnant, because you think they may try to get rid of you early, try to, find a reason to fire you or whatnot. But, at this point now, whatever's going on with you, and it may not even be regarding a child, a new baby. It may be because of your own child. You got some stuff that needs to, you know, that needs to be handled outside of work, but it needs to be done during work hours. I feel like for some of you, you may be applying for FMLA. Maybe the child is sick. For some of the what I'm feeling, it could be behavior issues, but whatever it is on the job site, I just feel like there's something that you've been holding on to and you've been trying not to reveal it, but it's coming to a point where you have to reveal it. You're not really sure the outcome of what you're going to get, but at this point, you really don't care. You have to do what's best for you and what's going to be best for your family. And it does bring a sense of mental rest, because I do feel like there has been some anxiety, could have been some apprehension here, some worry, but once you get it out, it's like, okay, I said it, it's done. Whatever happens from here, I'm prepared for it. Okay, so that's just what it is. Within your finances, the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like, um, let me get another card. Wow. Um, 10 of Wands here. Somebody there, as far as money is concerned, with your job, especially if you're employed by someone else, there may be some different disagreements over pay rates. There may be disagreements over, I said pay rates, but I meant pay raises. I feel like somebody really feels as if they are owed or due a raise because of all the work that they put in. I feel like for some of you, this is the other thing too that I'm hearing too. If it's not that you're just coming to a realization that you work too damn hard for the amount of money that you're being paid. And I feel like for some of you, you see it now. And I feel like this is not something that you have not thought about, but you actually see it, and you get that now it's time for you to take action. Um, you're not, and I more so see this two of cups in reverse as you, the male and the male and female sides of you, not in agreement with each other anymore about how hard you work. Because I feel like there's one side of you saying, I shouldn't be doing this shit. They need to be paying me more. Da 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 da. And then there's the other side like, well, you keep on. They're gonna see, and they're gonna pay you more. Like you just keep on. Meanwhile, you got all this shit on your back. You just working. Okay? So I feel like there's something to be said with this. You're realizing your worth. Not a wands. There's a sense of I think you're starting to see how all of this work and responsibility that has been placed on you has really drained you of energy, and you're seeing now with this child energy is a new vitality, new ideas. I feel as well you're starting to see that, what, I still got some juice left in me, and I still have earning potential. There's still earning potential out there for me. You don't want to waste your time. Some of you, I hear the phrase dead end job. You don't want to waste your time doing this anymore. You want to do something that's going to be more fulfilling, more not just financially fulfilling, but for you as well, spiritually and energetically fulfilling. There's a strong need for that. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be trying to figure out what is your passion. What are you passionate about? What moves you? What drives you? What gets your gears going? And I feel like with this, and it is like what can you do that does all of those above things, but also bring in an assist and a sufficient amount of income so that you may live comfortably. I'm not saying living all extravagant, but you want to be able to, just to a point, for some of you, where you can go and do what you want to do. Like, after you have your bills paid, you still have money to splurge just a little bit, not to live extravagantly, like I said, because I don't feel that for some people. I feel like it's just you're tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. And it's like I need to get up off my ass to do something else. But then at the same time, it's very hard. It's like you have all of these wands, you've been carrying all of these wands, right? And some of you feel like you may need to get another job, you need to do something else. But let's say you did get another job, where are you gonna put this extra one? You don't have enough. You have trouble with this one, carrying all of this already. So you're realizing that, what, I gotta upgrade my status. And literally you do. You go from a 10 to a night. You know what I'm saying? But you have to let this thing go and change your mindset. I feel like that's what it's also about too. You can't have this rob Peter to pay Paul. Like, you want to be able to have enough money to, like I said, spend, and then, pay your bills, and then still put some to the side to save, and then be able to still, if you have anything leisurely that you would like to do, put money towards that if that's what you want to do. But maybe, and for some of you, you're saving for money for travel, because I see that too. That could be definitely your interest this month as well. But I feel like through the process of it can feel and will be very taxing on you, because I do feel like you're trying to go somewhere. Let me get something. There may be some delays here too, as far as your finances. Maybe you're working really hard and you're looking for your return to come back in, and maybe some delays. It could be a tax return to come in. I feel like there's some corrections or something that needs to be made. All right. Within health, Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm getting another card. Justice in reverse. Goes back to what I said, guys. As far as the two cards, when I said I picked the health before the money, um, this may be you turning down certain things, turning down certain proposals, because it's just too much for you to take on personally. at this time. You may not want to, but you know for your emotional and spiritual health that your physical health at that too, that you need to do it. Um, I think some people may not be feeling as if this is going to be the best, the fairest thing, because I feel like people are used to you saying yes. But to me, what I feel with the Ace of Swords here is that you're going to see the true colors of people um, when you start turning them down for your own sense of balance. You're going to get a greater understanding of the people in and around you this month, especially as far as what you can do for them. I'm sorry, yeah, especially what you can do for them, but what you choose to do for yourself. I have the Four of Cups in reverse. It's a different perspective that you have. I feel like you are being more proactive um, uh, as far as getting up and moving more. Um, and what I'm hearing for some of you, what I keep hearing is they don't like what they've become. So you could take that however, if this is a physical way, you don't like how you look. This could be, how you've been handling business, how you've been communicating, how you've been feeling about yourself. There's something that you don't like. And so again, for you, you're making big changes this month to transmute it into something that you do like, something that you, not even that you like, that you love and that you cherish and that you respect. And if other people feel that, deem that to be not disrespectful, unfair or unbalanced, then hell, so be it. I feel like for you, this is the priority right now. Child, your children, your health, um, this new start that you're wanting in your life, this new cycle, it's that's your priority, nothing else. Okay. So let's look and see what you have for your self-care card this month. Time. I love it. And look, there's a child. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's about quality time, doing what's right, priorities. It just jumped out of my hand. Um, Time is precious. She's tied up with a little bow. You realize your time is precious. It goes by very quickly. You know what I'm saying? And you have to take and this time is relative. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for some of you that you have a good understanding of what it is to spend time with your children, spend time with yourself, spend time with that inner child. It could be your inner child you're dealing with. It says schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. And like I said, for your health, it's interesting that this card came out because I just do. I feel like people are pulling at you in every different way and you're trying to be everything to everybody, but you're not being anything to yourself. And think about that. You need time with yourself just as much as everybody needs time with you, Pisces. So I'm just going to end it there. I love you guys. Whatever's holding you back, if there's no fear for retribution at this point in time. Okay, I feel like whatever's going to be will be anyway. You can't or you shouldn't try to hold it off to try to deter it. It's coming around anyway. Just go ahead and put it out there and say what needs to be said, and it's going to be done. And I feel like that in itself will help you to alleviate some of the stress that you have as well. It's going to work out. I say that all the time because I do. I believe that things are going to work out, and you know what? They do. Even when they don't work out, they still work out because that whatever didn't work out wasn't for you anyway. All right, guys. So I just want to let you guys know that I love you. And I will see you in the month of May. Take care. Put some time aside to yourself. Get in that tub. Get some Epsom salt. Put some essential oils in there. Get some baking soda, some ginger, some rose petals. Whatever you want to do. Put some time aside to get back to you, Pisces. All right, guys. Because if you want in this new beginning, you got to change up some of those old ways. Love you, babies. Bye.